Shit, I guess we are back. Welcome back to the No Vaseline podcast, episode number 6. Shit, we've had a fucking really good time here out in MCNUTT. Damn, this is a little bit sad, bro. It's our last podcast. It's literally like our last night. Shit, I'm here with K Munna the Demon. We got John Gio, the one and only. We got Mac Wheezy. And yeah, I guess it's me. Damn, bro. Shit, we got a lot of stories.
Best year of our life. Best year.
Probably the best year of my life, too.
God.
What'd you think?
Damn near, yeah, probably. That shit's fucking crazy.
For sure. Man, right at the beginning of the year, bro, everything was so, like, unsure, dude. All of us, like, none of us knew each other at all, which is, like, crazy to think. All of us, like, had no idea, like, what the fuck we were doing. Like, I was rushing a frat. John dropped a frat. Gianni, like, who knows what Gianni's doing.
Gianni still don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. All right, yo, I'm going to start this out with a frat story.
Oh,
so,
man.
It's, like, the first, like, week of school. I don't know shit about anything. And, like, Indiana's a big frat life school. Like, shout out to all my bros who are in frats. You know, nothing against them. A lot of kids, like, hate frats when they're not in them. They, like, I don't know why. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I don't know why you gotta hate. But so I went to one of these rushing things. I'm not going to say what fraternity it was, and I don't know shit about this. I don't know what rushing means. I don't know what the difference between a fraternity and a fraternity is, like a sorority is. I walk in there and I'm talking to like 4 frat brothers, and I'd say like 2 of them are kind of like a little bit drunk. 2 of them are sober. You ever heard the story?
No.
And I compliment one of them, you know, when we're sitting there bullshitting, 4 of them and me.
First semester?
First semester. It's like the first couple days of school. And I go to one of them, I go, yo, I like your necklace. And the guy goes, oh, you're just trying to say that because you want to get in the frat. True story. And I looked at him and I said, dead in the eyes, I said, if I wanted to suck your dick, I'd ask you to go to the bathroom. 2 of these guys' jaws drop, and another one of them, and the 2 other ones start dying laughing. Like, it was the craziest shit they'd ever seen. At that point, I was like, dang, like, I kind of felt like embarrassed for a second, you know? And I was like, you know what, I think I'm going to leave. And they were like, come back, and I never did. And I doubt that they wanted me back. I think that they would just, like, mess with me.
Dude,
but yeah.
if you were Russian, like, a frat that I was in, I would fucking let you in an instant, bro. That should be fucking hilarious.
Do you have any stories about you rushing a frat that you want to talk about?
No, I did a good amount of Russian in my days, but, I was pledging a frat, ended up dropping. I rushed another frat. And I actually ended up telling a story that you told me. I told you I was going to tell it. It's a great story, and I need you to tell that story right now.
Well, there's a story where I fucked a girl on the beach, and, like, long story short, this is, like, a summer or 2 ago. I'm gonna make it quick, because I actually have another frat story. But, well, this actually plays in part to it. Long story short, for these frat things, you go there for rushing, and they ask you questions if you don't know anything about it. You know, they're like, what animal would you fuck? Or, you know, boobs or butt, you know, ass or tits.
What animal would you fuck?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'd fuck your mom, and she's a freak, believe me.
Yeah.
She's busty.
She an alcoholic too, matter of fact.
She a
Ooh, it runs in the
gosh.
family.
Oh, gosh.
So, long story short, I always have this story of, like, where I fucked this girl on the beach, and my friend comes and yells at me. I kind of told it on the last pod, so I don't want to get too into it. But when you go to these things, like, they ask you stories. So he wanted to tell a funny story, so he told it. But I have a different story about our cameraman. The ashwagandha story. You take it away. You take it away.
Connor is the one that dealt him the ash, bro.
Do you remember this? So
man,
me and Gianni are going to a different frat right now to rush, like, together. One of our friends invited us. Very nice. Shout out to Karsten. You know, they got us to skip the line. And Gianni was just tweaking before. And I'm going to let Connor take over.
You talking about what I gave him?
Yeah. Tell the story.
Alright, so Gianni's only going to the frat because, like, and you, like, John was like, y'all should go to the frat. And you don't, like, you're not fucking with that type of shit, right?
I know, like, I wasn't going to rush, like, anywhere for this second semester.
You're just going with the boys.
One of my really good friends, like, shout out to him if he's watching this. Shout out to Karsten and Howie. They hit me up and they were like, you should come. Not like I fucking, like, was going to get in the frat or anything, but they were just trying to be nice. You know, they were trying to get me to go out and try something.
Right, and then Gianni kind of wanted to go, and, like, you were like, yeah, I'll go with you. And, like, he was kind of nervous. You didn't give a fuck, obviously. Like, You be doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm just myself all the time. If you can't tell from the suck a dick story with the other guys.
Right, bro was kind of nervous, and you know I get all the supplements, so.
So Gianni's nervous as fuck.
And I pulled out the the ashwagandha, and
We go up. I go up to Connor. I'm like, dude, we should give him something. Like me, you, and Connor came up with it together. We were like, we should give him something and tell him it'll like get him in the right mindset. You remember this? I remember your look on your face.
Yep.
You were deep.
And I was like, yeah, like I got plenty of supplements. I got just the thing for him. I don't know if any of y'all know what ashwagandha is, but like it's like from a plant. Like ashwagandha is a plant, and like it calms you down, and like it doesn't really do that much actually. But I told him it was like gonna give him superpowers basically.
On the bottle on the bottle it says stress relief. So he read that and like didn't even look anything up. He was like, oh my god.
He was like, I have a lot of stress. I have anxiety all the time. So this is gonna like fix all my problems. He takes one pill. He goes there. How did he feel?
He said he was on top of the world. He was talking to everybody. Like, didn't he steal the bottle from you like a different time?
Okay, yeah, but no, I gave that to him then, and I wasn't like, by lying to him. Obviously, it was a joke, but like,
He still has it.
Yeah, he took it home with him.
I knew that
like,
he
when
would.
he just started packing.
He's like,
He's
I'm
not
gonna keep
here
the
right now.
ashwagandha for life. I'm like,
I knew he'd feel some type of way about it, and I wasn't trying to just like fuck with him. Like, I gave him like a placebo effect, and I knew that like it would help him in some sort of way, and it did help him, and it gave him that confidence he needed. Obviously, the confidence wasn't actually in the pill; it was with him the whole time.
We gotta have a whole nother talk on the placebo effect. But let's talk about more pranks that we've done all semester. This guy's door doesn't fucking open, so we spray water on him like
no, it
every
always
day.
opens.
It's
It
always
doesn't
open.
lock. It doesn't lock. So this motherfucker over here, right here, always comes into me when I'm sleeping
We call it the splash.
and
zone.
goes splash, and I literally have PTSD every time he comes in. I'm like kicking my
So
legs
now
up,
sometimes
throwing my
we
hands
come in
everywhere.
without water and yell splash zone and he freaks out.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a fucking tweaker.
Yo, Connor,
I'm gonna get you with the splash zone before this semester's
Hell
over.
no.
we
You're gonna
leave
be
in a
pissed.
day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
This
dump
is the
a-
last.
one day.
I'm gonna dump a pitcher. I'm gonna dump bong water on you.
But I come in here
Ooh.
every morning to get steal some of your coffee creamer, and like I hit you with the splash zone on the
Yeah.
All right, what else? Wait. I got
John's
another
not
one.
up till like 2 p.m. anyways. So
I got
there's no
another
way
one.
it's any-
John one day was asleep until 2 p.m. He swore the night before he was driving to Ohio. And then before he could go to Ohio, we shrink wrapped or what did we do? We did plastic wrapping around his entire car.
Oh my god, yeah, that was, and I was gonna go pick up Jaeger, I was gonna go pick up fucking Jack from Dayton, but he was like, he was like, my roommate's like, whatever, advising me or whatever, so I never ended up going, but we were going to like the store to pick up like some alk or something, and I come to my fucking car, and it's just fucking covered in shrink wrap, and I immediately knew that was you, motherfucker.
All right, I got one. When we used to take John's bed.
Oh, no, that happened one time. And it was 4 a.m. and I was fucking, like, so tired, trying to sleep at 4 a.m. I get up to go take a piss. And, like, 4 of these motherfuckers, this kid and, like 3 other motherfuckers that live right next to us, took my bed and threw it in the fucking floor lounge. And I got up on my bed and laid down on fucking springs, almost cutting myself. And I got up, pissed as fuck, went out there. I knew it was you motherfuckers immediately.
One of the first times we ever met these people who ended up being like a part of the rest of our lives, the twins, was me going up to them and telling them to go mess with John. Like, I walked up to them, I was like, yo, like, please mess with my friend, like, please.
I mean, nothing else that I'm like at. I don't know. Do you guys remember, Connor and Mike, do you guys remember the first time we ever went to a party together? We went to this kid, his party, like, it was, like, inside of his house. It was only, like, the only party he had inside of his house. You had some of your boys up here. One of your boys was really good at freestyling. We were sitting in the dorm beforehand, like, freestyling hell. Like, Aidan, first time I ever heard Aidan freestyling, he was fire. Like, he's a bitch with the big nips. Like, that's an iconic line that I will always remember.
Long story short, in John's, little tangent, we were freestyling one day, the first time we ever met, and I said a line, bitches with the big nips, and everyone went crazy. And then John, like we said, he's like a parakeet. He used it in every freestyle since for like a month or two.
So, yeah, I mean, somewhat. And then, so,
Somewhat.
we go to this party, we have a good time for a while, meet the boys. We come back here. And then we
He has
we're
such
on,
a
like,
way with words.
we're like fucking shit up randomly. So we're with you two, we're with Devin, and we get one of the like. There's this one like CH sign. There's this one parking sign, and like one of the boys started kicking it, knocked it down. We picked the whole sign up and we brought it into the dorm all the way up to our floor. I have pictures of us holding it in the floor.
Yeah, throw the video up right now.
Bringing it up the stairs, like everybody's.
I remember I saw them.
crazy
I was
as
like,
fuck.
"You guys brought this in here?" And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yup. And then I ended up.
I have something that you would love to talk about.
What?
My little bike.
Dude, oh my god. This
People used to,
motherfucker,
before people
bro.
around campus knew me for No Vas, this is what I was known
knew
for.
him for his electric bicycle, not a moped, not a motorcycle. This electric bicycle.
I looked like a child.
And
Wait,
he
where
had
I
it
look
in
like a
his
child.
room.
Where's that shit at right now?
It's under my bed with a flat tire. I'd be driving it on God if it didn't have a flat tire.
It
It would probably be a lot harder to get laid.
So, literally, when I met him, his bike is sitting there. So I'm sitting on his bike in his room or whatever, drinking and shit. Every time I would see this
Of course he's
motherfucker,
drinking.
like all day, driving his electric like bicycle to class through the hallways, he would zoom past me, bro. Funniest shit about
Like I'd
the
be
bike,
honking the
bro.
horns, like
Yes, the fucking
people
horn
would be
honking.
taking pictures of me. People would still come up to me. They're like, "Are you that kid with the bike?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, you don't know me for anything good. Like, you got to know me for the bike.
You need that shit for next semester, bro.
Maybe I'm gonna be trying to get laid next semester. I don't know.
What about the time where you pulled up to the really hot girl's house in the electric?
I was
bike?
literally just thinking about that story and then I forgot it. In high school one time, I had the biggest crush on this girl. Like, fucking like holy shit.
Bigger than you have on the girl right now.
Just as big for the time. But like, I really like the girl right now more. But like, I had a crush.
Dirty Sherm.
Thank you for telling who I like to the podcast.
You already did last night.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't
but,
care.
Hey, but like whenever, like, can we talk about what me and Max
Long
thought
story
about
short-
you then?
Long story short, I pulled up to this girl's house on this little bike, and she was down apparently to hook up with me, and then she saw the bike.
You're sold, bro.
So yeah, say what you first thought of me. Yeah, you can say it. Say what
I was gonna say, like, I'll talk about it, and then Mac can talk about it. But like me and Mac.
And I'm sure they talked about it too. Like these two are best friends. They're probably like, "Yo, who's that kid?" Like,
No, yeah, we didn't know you before, and we were looking for a roommate. Like, we went through all the options.
For next year, they're looking for a roommate.
Yeah,
and that's why we're living together next year.
Okay.
They went through all the options.
My boy John. John was first choice. John could have lived with us, but
John offered to live with us.
But
John sold.
what happened, John?
Yeah.
What were you doing at
He's
the
a
time?
fucking
I
retard.
started pledging the frat.
He thought he was in the
So,
frat.
yeah.
John could have lived with us, but then we like went through several options. I'm not gonna say the names, but like we were like, yeah, they could have lived with us. They could have lived with us, and then we were like, we'll offer it to Aidan. And we were like, we didn't know you too well, but we were like,
Yeah, we had just hung out like a couple. We barely like. It was probably like. Shit. Why'd I just do that?
Oh shit.
Hold on.
You sold.
What's your password, Charlie?
69999.
I can't believe I just did that.
This kid's
All right, we're back, we're
password
back.
on his phone that we're using right now is 69999, bro.
I
What the fuck?
accidentally pressed Siri and the recording stopped. But let's
69.
continue.
999.
So you were
like
talking.
this
So.
Have you guys
so
ever done 6?
we had. Have you?
No, I have not had. I mean, no. Yeah, no.
John, I love it how John just makes it sound so saucy. It's like you never know with him what's a yes, what's a no.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Do you like to keep it mysterious a little bit?
I'm a mysterious man.
Ooh, they call him Mr. Mysterio.
What the fuck?
Would you ever drop a song?
No.
What?
No, because usually when I freestyle, I'm really fucked up and I say some crazy shit that probably could not be coming out. So.
But like, what if you came out with like a 7 a.m. freestyle or some shit like that?
What am I, Drake?
That's Juice WRLD.
Whatever.
Bro is a
John, who do
mysterious
you
shooter.
think is the hardest
7 a.m.
freestyler
in
of all?
Calabasas.
John, hardest freestyle ever.
I don't know. It's one of Juice WRLD's or Harry Mack's.
This guy all the time would listen to this guy named Harry Mack. If you don't know Harry Mack, he's the guy who goes.
No.
Alright.
So the reason why there are so many cuts and shit in this pod as opposed to like the other ones,
It's because we're pretty fucked up.
not because we're pretty fucked up.
Not
I'm
even
sober.
because
I
that-
don't drink.
It's 'cause-
There's a lot of technical difficulties if you would let me talk.
Oh, well. Most of us are fucked. I mean,
Most of us are fucked up besides me. And long story short,
And can I talk about it?
you can talk about it, Connor. I'll let Connor take
The
over.
reason there's so many cuts
You
is
and-
because John has come to a new realization, and John is a different man now. And I'm not even gonna say why, but like over the past week, so much has changed. Like
Also, technical difficulties. The camera died a couple times.
technical difficulties.
In addition to John's, I guess it sounds like a spiritual something, or I
Not
guess
even-
Connor. I don't really understand it. I guess Connor's gonna elaborate a little more. It sounds like you found a new religion, basically.
Basically.
whatever that means.
Not even that. Like we're all religious and all that. Like I believe in God.
I don't. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I do.
Okay, but like so we've got finals going on. Like big stress relievers off our shoulders.
I got another final in T-minus 12 hours. It is currently 2:45 a.m.
But also we had our
I haven't studied.
last weekend of parties last weekend, and some shit happened to some of us. Like some of us have been.
All right, screw this talk. No, screw
He's
this.
been
Screw
working
this. I don't.
countless hours. Can you talk
Funny.
about-
Oh wait, well, do you guys remember like?
so funny.
No.
He's been working for this shit for 6 months now.
You're
and if I'm
okay.
like-
Okay.
All right. You know what? How about this? I'm gonna put it in different perspective.
No.
Martin Luther King had a dream.
Martin had a dream.
John Gio
Kendrick
had a dream.
John Gio had a dream.
And long story short, John Gio accomplished his dreams.
What? No.
All right, so
He
let's
got it,
stop.
he got it.
Stop. I'm gonna take this a little bit in a different way.
Noon football games. You know what's crazy?
Can you calm down?
Shut
You know
up, you
what's
dumb
crazy to me?
bastard. We're
No.
gonna move on.
Football games. Okay, listen. Last semester, these football games that we would go to were so crazy.
We're gonna
especially if
ship
they're
you
at
off with
noon.
one of the away teams one of these.
So like Saturday would always be the football games, and like if it was a noon game, Friday night you would still be going out late as fuck. So one Friday night, out till 4 a.m.
it's not like it's not 3 a.m. right now on a Tuesday and we went bowling.
So, this one Saturday morning, I woke up at 8:30 a.m. to start,
That's
getting ready
fucking.
for
I
the
know you must have
football
been
game.
drinking. There's no way you weren't drinking if you were up that early because you usually sleep till 3.
Noon football games, you have to.
So
we
you were
wake up-
drinking.
Yeah. So I wake up, and I feel like so much shit from the night before. Still.
What time did you go to
hammered.
sleep the night before?
4. So I get maybe 4.5 hours of sleep.
That's stable.
Wake up, go take a shower, like feel like absolute
Is
shit.
there ever like an iota of yourself that's like, I don't want to drink right now?
Of course.
So, and why do you force yourself?
I'm obligated to.
Because
Why
he's
you
lit
obligated?
as fuck.
It's Bloomington.
Oh.
Do you not feel like that's an alcohol problem?
It doesn't count when you're here.
All right, I can agree with you. I guess.
Exactly. So, one of these games I wake up for, I damn near have a stomach
He needs
ulcer.
help.
My stomach
Go
hurts
to
so
rehab.
bad. I take a shower.
You have a
After
tumor.
I take
You have a
shower,
stomach tumor.
I'm butt ass naked.
The okay, John, if you had a tumor in your stomach and the alcohol fed the
Stop
tumor.
interrupting me.
If you had a tumor in your stomach and the alcohol fed the tumor, would you quit drinking?
No.
I'm like, yeah, obviously.
You would?
I don't know.
All right, continue with the story. I'm sorry.
John will never quit drinking.
So after I take my shower for this noon game at 8:30 a.m., throw up butt ass naked, pull trig in the toilet. I'm like, I don't even know if I can drink today, but obviously it's game day, so I have to. So only thing I drink the whole day is like these truly fruit punches, lemonades, whatever. Insanely fucked up. Like we suck at football this college, and this year we sucked at football.
Fuck you, bro. Next year we're going crazy, bro. I'm going to be vlogging all the games we're going to be having, all the players
Okay.
on. We're going to be having them on No Vaseline Sports for interviews. It's getting set up as we speak. So don't shit talk any sports teams, you retard.
Like I'm not.
Can I
shit-talking
take a
them.
pause real
They
quick
know
and
we
talk
were
about
ass.
John's drinking? Like he'll
No.
drink for any occasion. He'll drink like he'll be.
No.
There's an NBA game on TV. He's gonna drink. There's a football game here. He's gonna drink. He's gonna drive home. He's gonna drink.
No.
No, John doesn't drink and drive. John doesn't
Drink
drink
and
and drive.
drive.
John
Okay,
doesn't
but
drink.
no, but like
That's why I'm here. That's why Mr. Soberman's
yeah,
here.
we keep him safe, but like
But I crashed Connor's truck one time when I was sober driving. You
He
ever
was
heard about
Almost
that?
crashed today.
I was sober driving their car and they got in like a fist fight outside of Taco Bell. We talked about this on a different podcast. And then I was like, yo, we need to get out of here. And then, long story short,
I need some
Connor's
fighting
truck.
buddies for next year, so help me fight.
okay, but Aiden's got me. in the
If you're any
future.
fighting buddies, hit me up on Snap. Or
Your boy named Leo who lives in Jersey too.
You
he's
know
the one
you
who
met him?
introduced himself at the rec, and then today he wanted me to spot him for a bench. He said he said he knows you.
Yeah, I love him. Shout out to Leo. Leo's the best.
He had me spot him on a bench today at the rec.
What do you bench?
I have no idea.
All right, yo, screw this. I want to take this podcast in a little bit of a different direction. I know I'm with a bunch of drunk clowns who are having a lot of fun. Do I let them keep on having fun, or?
No. I mean, we always have fun regardless of whether you want to let us do it or not.
Just John G.
I'm just saying, I'm taking this on a little bit of a sentimental note, and I've been trying to do that for like 10 minutes, and I can't with these guys because they're too funny.
Planning for the summer? Yeah.
Did you hear this motherfucker? Wait, hold on. Before I continue, I'm in the middle of a sentimental note. And this kid, well, your name's Spencer, right? I met Spencer not like 6 hours ago. We're outside smoking a blunt before we're going to bowling. Me and Charlie, one of the best people I know, biggest supporter of No Vass, and he's gonna be a part of the color arc with me.
Yes, sir.
We're fucking sitting out there, and this kid just walks up. He goes, "Can I smoke your blunt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, calm down over there. You'll have your chance to speak. Calm down." He goes, "Can I smoke your blunt?" So I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You can tap this." He didn't understand what I was saying for the first 3 times. I said, "You could tap this. You could tap this." He was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude, sit." So then he sits. We smoke. I was like, "You want to come to bowling with us?" I was like, "You want to come to bowling with us?" Kid was like, "Yeah." No questions asked with strangers. I bet we didn't even know each other's names yet.
No.
He came to bowling with us. He drank. We had a good time. It was a fun night. He was a good guy. But right now, while I'm in the middle of my fucking podcast, in the middle of going on a sentimental note, this kid has the fucking audacity to go, "What are your plans this summer?"
What are they?
Because John asked, I'll answer, but you're just a piece of garbage.
Nah, dude.
What are your plans?
Dude. That's your best. Nah, dude. Anything, any rebuttal?
Fuck you.
They ain't going.
I know. Personally, I really like him. I'm
This
just
kid
messing with
fits
him.
in well.
Yeah, that's why I'm just messing with him a little bit. But as soon as he walked up and he was like, "Oh, gotta tap your blunt," I was like, "This kid's no Vass."
Nah, what happened at all?
Hey.
I was just going to get some food. And
You were going to get some food down the stairs in the middle of the courtyard at the table where we were smoking our blunt at.
No. So
What were you ordering?
no, I'm going down to the MCNUTT store and I'm like.
The MCNUTT store is on the other side. We're in the middle of a fucking. We're in a box that you need to walk downstairs to get to.
I'm walking there.
No
I'm
shit,
like,
the viewers don't know it.
Yeah, alright. I'm walking and I'm like, yo, there's definitely kids smoking right now, so I might as well take my
So there are
chance.
definitely kids smoking right now.
Yeah.
That was the third.
Courtyard. You got a good chance. It's 10 o'clock.
Alright, and that just shows the person that you are.
Shit.
There's a random ass person. I'm in my room, me and Mac are in our room, and you bring some random ass kid back to your room. I fuck with bro.
Yeah, we had a really fun night with him.
Yes.
I'm just messing with him right now because I gotta give him a hard time because I first met him.
You bring bro back, and you're the only type of person to
I don't mean to
bring a
interrupt
random
your
ass
podcast.
kid back to our room.
I'm just
Asking a
fucking
good
with you, dude.
question.
Why? I'm fucking with you. Why you
I'm fucking
taking?
with you.
You're
Why you
getting
taking-
hazed. We're gonna haze you.
Why are you taking it so personal? All right.
Okay, but Aiden, you're the only person to type.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
You're the only type of person to bring back someone and be like, yo,
That's
like,
yours.
this is someone I just met, and bring him back and introduce him to everyone. Like, no one else would do that. And you bring someone into the No Vass family, and you're like,
No Vass.
Hey, I don't know if he makes the cut yet. I just met him. He might not even want to.
yeah,
do
he
it, but I just thought
might,
he was funny.
not make the cut, but like, especially.
I just thought he was funny. I still like him. We're friends. We're friends.
But and you fuck with anyone. You fuck with anyone, and that's what I love about you, bro. Like, you appreciate anyone's energy, and you're gonna bring them in because you fuck with anyone. And you know that anyone you meet is gonna support you, because we support you, because you're nice to them.
Man, to take it like on the sentimental note, like I was trying to do, like fucking K-Mana did, like this fucking. What'd you raise your hand for? Put it down.
Yep.
I just love these motherfuckers, man, and I talk about it all the time lately. I really got so goddamn lucky, bro, with you guys. You know, you guys, everybody sitting here watching. You know, I met you at a party. Me and you all night were making each other laugh. We thought we were never going to see each other again. You know, Brian fucking has hooked me up more times than you know, and we've had fucking late night talks, you know.
Yeah.
Dylan and I fucking spent most of the beginning of the year together fucking doing too much Adderall and idiotic stuff.
100% too much.
But with these three guys, you know, like, fucking, what do you want to say?
I was just gonna say, like, I remember whenever me and Mac were like first like planning to live in Bloomington, I was like, yeah, my brother told me MCNUTT's the place to live, and I was like, remember whenever we signed up for housing?
Did your brother live in MCNUTT?
He did live in MCNUTT,
Oh,
so he was
word.
like, he told me, he was like, yeah, live in MCNUTT. And like, I signed up for housing. There's a little like application you fill out, and it like where you want to live. And I was like, yeah, I want to live in MCNUTT.
I remember this.
And somehow I got signed up to live at 123. And where'd you live at?
Bordner 127 McNutt Northwest.
And John, what about you?
120.
And some-
128, baby, 128. That's where we're shooting this podcast.
And somehow
128. That's where we're shooting this fucking podcast right
and
now.
somehow we all ended up living next to each other. And now look at us. We all in a podcast together.
A bunch of fucking.
I
I'm
would
just
bleep-
saying, you my
I would
boys,
bleep-
you my
I
boys,
would-
and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I would bleep McNutt and all that shit.
I'm putting all that shit in, bro, because when someone's watching this shit in 10 years and they have this fucking room that we shot the podcast in because he and my other partner let me, or because we fucking had so many late nights in his room
Hey,
fucking
please,
talking.
the college that we go to, do not kick us out of school because you hear this.
They're not going to. It's a Supreme Court case.
Yeah, John, just because you've been pleased in this room, like, once or twice.
You guys, man, I had a lot of really good friends at home and stuff, you know, who helped me out a lot. Shout out to all the No Vas crew at home. Never will forget anybody. A billion kids, you know, plus the really close guys, too. You know? But a lot of my really good friends, you know, they fucking, not in a negative way, they all supported me in as many ways as they could. You know, reposting my stuff, liking, commenting. You know, but you guys really fucking support me in a different way, bro, that friends fucking, you know, you guys always make sure everybody's reposting it. You guys are going around telling random people. You guys are coming up to me going, when are we shooting the next podcast, you know? It's like motivation I need in my life, you know? When I quit alcohol, every single one of these motherfuckers was supportive. You know, even this one who doesn't understand it, he goes, you go to Alcoholics Association? You know?
You fucking pussy.
That's his way of supporting. You guys just don't understand him. You know?
Fuck your sobriety.
Like, I just got so fucking lucky, man. Every single one of these guys is my brother for life.
Hey,
No
you're-
matter what.
You're talking too much about how we support you, and not enough about, like, how you support us. Like, all of us got some own shit going on with us. Like,
Hey, we're getting the pre-workout coming soon.
yeah.
Be ready for that.
You support me in that. I'm trying to push my own brand, and you support me in that, and we're gonna make a way with it.
Amen.
Like
We're
Jack Harlow, I'm on a way with it. You know.
Hey, the Louisville boys.
Yep. But we on our way with it, and No Bass Pre coming to y'all soon.
Yes,
I'll say
sir.
that much.
Whoa.
You want to get a little deep, John? You got anything you want to say?
Me, you boys right here, bro, never could got luckier in my life, bro. To have the boys that I met, like, have become best friends in less than a semester, bro, it's been dope. And it's gonna be, you know, we're still gonna hang out next semester, hella, but it's not the same because we live right next to each other. We always see each other every day. I mean, we're still gonna see each other every day, but it's just.
Trust me,
it's been
we
such
got
a
3
good-
more years of fucking lit ass shit that you guys are gonna get to come watch
Yeah,
and fucking.
no,
then
we
10
might
more
talk.
years after
No,
that.
we got
I'm not
60.
talking.
We got 60, 80 years of more shit to fuck.
Hey, yo, it's no Vaseline. We got at least 69 years left, right?
At least.
At least.
Have you ever done 69?
I've done 60.
Let Mike talk to him.
What's the question?
Wheezy.
You Weezy, wanna
the
get a little
boys, me and the
sentimental?
boys.
Let me hold this. Nah, I'm really grateful for like everybody that I've met, and me and my boy Konnow from home, we fucking decided to room with each other here, and then fucking John and Gianni across the hall, fucking. John loves us so much that he will just come into our room and sit on the fucking shittiest futon you will ever see in your fucking life. He will sit
Massage
on,
my lumpy ass neck.
he's got a lump on his neck. I think its name is Clarence.
Yeah, I think we named it.
But
We're trying to still figure out if it's a tumor.
he'll just sit on the fucking couch while me and Konnow just do homework for like fucking 2 hours, bro. And then he'll just like get up and leave and beg somebody to let him into the dining hall. But like, bruh, like that's love, bruh, for real.
God.
And then Aidan, bruh,
I go into this fool's room every single time I come out of the shower with my music blasting in a towel, soaking wet. If I were you guys, I'd be so pissed. Like, if somebody got my floor wet and I stepped in that shit with my socks, which I know you guys probably do. There's no way you guys don't do that. I would be so pressed. I would come in here screaming. And and I take 5 showers a day too. Every single time, bro, I walk in, these guys are studying. I knock, and they just look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm always blasting music, and I don't even say a word.
It's because it's all love, bro. Like, I can have closer friends that I met in fucking college, bro. Like,
we're a family, for real.
God. On God we are.
On God we are. And, on God, Aiden's still gonna be surprising me with those post-shower little nips.
On God.
On
Aidan?
God.
No.
On God's gonna be pleasing.
Right, bro. This motherfucker, Aidan, bro, pisses me off every single day.
I annoy him more than I annoy him.
Gets on my nerves all the time.
True.
But never, like, this is my boy right here, bro. This is a homie. Matt Connor, the homie's like, I could get pissed off as much. Like, we could fucking fight each other and beat the fuck out of each other at some points, but it doesn't matter. Because we're always going to be homies. And you know, it's always like that. It was such a good year in fucking first semester.
John, how you think
bro.
it's gonna go next year?
It's gonna go great next year. It's
What-
gonna be fucking
Nah,
amazing.
bro, now that we got all real sentimental, bro, let's talk about our fucking plans and shit. Damn, you already heard my brother K Mona. We're coming out with the No Vas pre-workout on
Yes,
top
sir.
of No Vaseline Fitness with fucking my boys Rich, K Mona, all my guys who are hitting the gym.
Hey, some never seen before pre. I'm gonna come out, y'all, with a new, very own Novas pre, with a very own specialized nutrition facts and a very own pre-workout. Y'all gotta stay tuned because there's some, bruh, it's some new shit they ain't seen before.
It is some new shit that they have not
Like,
seen before.
everyone's been waiting on it, but like, we're
You
gonna
need
come out with it real
investments or you
soon.
good?
What? Champion?
Your merch.
Oh shit, yeah, bro, I got merch coming out in a couple of days, and you guys are gonna see this grow.
Son of a bitch.
Done. I'm such an idiot. I got merch coming out in a couple days. Sorry, I cut again because I keep on accidentally doing stupid stuff.
Fucking retard.
Merch coming out in a couple days. You guys are going to see this clothing brand grow from like these first 12 into a lot and hopefully a really big clothing brand. We got Novas Sports coming out. You're going to see this clown on there a bunch with Joey and Kyle. We're going to be getting all the IU football players, basketball players. Then we're going to get in the NFL, NBA, hockey, everybody. We're going to be doing sports podcasts. Be ready for the pranks and shit.
Hey, shout out to the viewers right now because, like, they're the real supporters.
You guys are the only reason
They've
we're
been
doing
here
anything.
from the beginning, but it's gonna be bigger than they think.
I say it all the time, bro. The only reason I've accomplished anything is because of, like, my friends. These guys who are watching are not, like, anything besides my friends.
I
Forever.
say all the time that this kid right here he's either gonna be broke as fuck or rich as fuck.
Hey, man.
So hopefully he gets
Get rich
as
or die
fuck
trying.
because like I want to reap the benefits.
But no, I agree with John. Like, no, like, you crashed my whip. We
I
talked
gotta
about
buy
that.
Connor a new car. Y'all
you
see
crashed-
that?
He's,
Yo, mark it down. Mark it down. I'm gonna buy Connor a new whip on my mom.
He'll
brother,
buy all
Bro's
of us
car.
new cars. He's gonna be like David Dobrik. He's gonna be surprising
he's gonna
us
be
with all
gifting
these
everyone. I
fucking
hope we're gifting
Lambos.
him shit too. But besides that, like, my boys at home, the boys from Jeff, Prov, Charlestown, all the boys, everyone, they say they listen to my boy. They see me on it. They're like, whoa, that boy's famous, and they support him.
Bro, that's why these guys are gonna get new cars and bullshit because they're gonna be the ones that you guys are gonna watch helping me out with the pranks. No assholes. We're gonna be doing food challenges, food reviews, all you can eat shits.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what else do we got
We
coming
should do
up?
this
But not,
interior
hey,
challenge
not even
like
that. Not
Drinking challenges,
Hey,
vlogs.
not even that. I'm saying, like, people that you don't even know support you, and that's all that matters. Like, people are there for you and they support you, and like, you should feel good about that.
Bro, I really do, bro. I really feel good every day, and it's especially because of these people, bro. I made a tweet, like, while I was taking a shit, like, about an hour ago, being like, you know, like, it's all the people around me that make the podcast good. One time, me and Gianni tried to shoot a podcast, and everyone was, like, kind of flaking on me. Nothing negative to anybody, you know, it's just life, and I'm also, like, someone who's always like, let's do it, you know? And...
Get the fuck out of
what do you call it? Shot a podcast by myself and it just came out so shitty. Gianni was like, dude, he looked at me, he was like, I love you, bro, but that's ass. And then the next podcast I shot was with Corbin. And Corbin didn't talk too much, you know. He got a little too high. I love Corbin, you know. Me and Corbin are going to do a part 2 soon, next year, where he's not high. And I got to talk a lot, you know. I'm learning how to let people talk a little bit. We were talking earlier. I kind of interrupt people a lot, but I'm learning. And I sat there and I had a whole audience with me, a friend, Seth. I forget exactly who was there for the first podcast, you know. I was kind of in my little moment. You know, but 4 different people that are here right now, you know, and every time I always have different friends come in, and I'm so glad if you've ever got to come in and watch, even if it's for a minute or for the entire podcast, or you've stayed and watched us edit it and set it up and, you know, or come to any watch parties or had a watch party. You know, like, nobody realizes how much that shit fucking means to me, you know? It's like, truly, bro, like, fuck. Like, when I say, like, you guys are really my brothers, like, not everybody at home was doing this shit, you know? Like, again, and I still have so many supporters at home, and I don't want to discount them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the people that are close to me, you know, at home, who you would think would be like this, and nothing negative to them, you know? Like, y'all are you organize watch parties every week,
Yeah.
you know? Like, you're hitting me up, when am I coming on the podcast? You know, it's just, I love it, bro, and I've never met people like this in my life. You know, I just love you guys. You know, and I'm sad that I'm going to have to fucking leave this place. Anybody got any final remarks for the fucking podcast? I think I'm going to close it out.
I think the only way to finish it is with the John Geo freestyle.
I was,
It's always finishing with the John Geo freestyle, bro. What the fuck?
Nah, I low-key don't want to finish it with the John Geo freestyle. I want to finish it with the all 4 of us
Why don't
freestyle.
we finish it with a burning the futon?
All 4 of us freestyle.
Oh, we do that. Oh, some other time.
Come on, we all got a freestyle. I don't care if you got 2 lines. John, what type of beat you want?
Fuck.
A fire beat, bro. Put on
Fire
a Rio,
type
put on
beat.
A Rio to Young OG. Shout out Rio to Young OG.
Ooh, I love this ad. Don't you guys hate the Sonic ads? These 2 guys, I wish that
Hey, kind of shout out Pizza X. Please sponsor this podcast because I love your pizza and I'm drinking out of your cup right now. Water. And Pizza X is very good. So if you want to
That's what
hook
I'm
up with
saying.
us or anything, like that'd be dope as fuck.
Alright, the Pizza X freestyle,
Get
fuck it.
Go ahead,
Pizza.
John.
I feel like at the end of every podcast, I have to say, "Yo, that podcast was fire,"
No, you don't.
and then you cut. I mean, but
It's a one thing.
Oh.
Pizza X freestyle, let's go.
Pizza X, shout out. Shout out to my homies at Pizza X. You know I'm not gonna fuck my ex cause I'm over that. Ay.
And you up next.
Hey, and I'm about to hit the slime. Hey.
Alright, pass.
There was a period that John was like really into freestyle, and he still is with it. But he was like, "Yeah, I was on my way back from
He was on his Schmateo vibe.
where he's from. It was like a 3-hour drive back. He said he was just playing freestyle like beats, and he said he was just freestyling by himself. 3 hours back to where we're from.
Bro, it got to the point. It doesn't matter.
You were
You're not-
you were
John-
driving.
John
you were
is
throwing
not
up gang
gang
signs and
affiliated.
freestyle.
No, I'm not. I did not.
And now
You did
now
not accidentally throw up a gang sign.
now he's the
bro.
freestyle king. That's
Dude,
why he
I just-
freestyles at the end of every pod.
That's not a gang sign, bro.
What'd
This
you
is
throw up?
West
What'd you throw
Side.
up?
That is
Really,
100%.
because one of the twins told me that.
This is a West Side, bro. This is West Side. I will throw this up.
The twins are correct.
Any
in your
ops,
minds.
anybody that wants a problem with me, please. What the hell is wrong with you? It's just a W. Have you never done this before?
Look, okay, we just went bowling tonight.
Well, okay, speaking of the twins that you're just talking about,
Oh, here
this
we
kid
go.
freestyles so much that one of these twins, I swear to God, told me the other night, they were like, yeah, I was alone in my bed, freestyling. This is because of John. John's rubbing off on them. I swear to God, you know, Alexa told me that. You know that?
Yeah, shit. If she wants me, no,
What does that mean?
no.
That doesn't even mean anything.
He said
We can't cut, that doesn't mean anything. What does that mean?
Nothing.
Exactly.
You're the biggest tweaker of all time.
I wasn't
You're not
gonna-
saying shit.
I wasn't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Ooh, he was thinking about doing a track with her.
I was not thinking about that because she sucks at freestyling.
Do you think you could beat her in a freestyle competition?
Always. The fuck?
All right, I got a story because we were talking about girls. There was this girl at the Little 500 Darty who I was literally like, oh man, she's beautiful.
Oh,
Fucking-
she is very, very, very.
And I'm going
very,
after her, and the
very,
entire time
very,
there's this
very
guy
beautiful.
chasing after. Yeah, we get it. I'll be very, very.
40K subs on Insta.
40
Nobody cares about
followers.
that, bro. Nobody gives a shit.
So John, you be looking after like the social media aspect. You're like,
Long story short, bro.
that's how you like rate girls. You're like, if they're
No.
All right, calm down. I want to finish the story.
all right, go ahead, Aidan.
Long story short, this bro was following her around all night. I guess he was like getting with her or whatever before.
One of our bros.
No, like a random kid. I forget his name. But I thought you were gonna say his name, like you always love saying people's names. But long story short, I stole bro's girl, like for real. Like I literally took his girl, kinda. I was just hanging out with her the entire time. He's putting his arm around her every time. She had to go up to him. I left for like a while. She goes up to him while I'm gone and is like, yo, like, I don't know what she said, but she was like, I like you, but like, as friends. I'm not fucking with you like that. The kid cried.
What a fucking pussy, bro. Like, relax. There's hell.
You've never cried in your life, John? I've cried.
Like, maybe when I'm blacked.
I'm a human. I don't even drink and I cry sometimes.
I've seen John cry several times.
When I'm blacked. It's the only time I ever cried.
You gotta
the
stop
past,
hitting
like,
that thing.
5
All right,
years.
when he's blacked, I've seen him cry over the boys, some girls,
Ooh. I've cried over the boys before.
and
Not like here, but at home.
and the
Or with the boys.
and the parents.
No.
You guys ever cry
What?
with your boys? You guys ever get emotional with your boys?
No.
I get real emotional. You've never gotten emotional?
No.
Like,
Hell
me
yeah.
and my friends have had real ass like, the next
I'm
couple
not an
podcasts are going to be...
emotional-
You
Like if
I'm
you're
not-
talking about, matter of fact, like
get emotional when you're really fucked up
I
sometimes.
might not see you and John for like 3 months.
Yeah, like...
What did he say? He said you if you ain't fucking with no best pod.
You
You ain't getting ass.
You getting no ass.
Y'all did not
Wait,
say
what'd he
that.
say?
If you ain't on the Novas podcast, you ain't getting no ass.